like people would say, when readiness meets opportunity, or when opportunity meets readiness, the sky is your starting point. The grant I got from Access Bank came at a very good time, and so I was able to get some things. I was able to get my mannequin, my tables, my whiteboard that I used to teach. As at that time, I did not have a generator, but I was able to buy. Before I went to camp, I was already business minded. I had gotten a space for my business, an empty space, and that was like a month before I went to camp. So I was obviously looking for any opportunity to get funds to start my business properly. Starting out Naomi Haute Couture, as a female brand, we did everything. We created a collection for bridal wears, both traditional, married and white wedding outfits. Between when I got the grant and now, I've been able to grow my clients' numbers, like on our social media accounts, on Instagram and on TikTok. We've grown, we've had videos that have gone viral. We've had like over thousands, hundred thousands of views. I've gotten some clients from the US, from Dublin, from Canada, and from the UK that we've delivered perfectly made dresses to. We've been able to acquire more equipment, like some industrial machines, and we've been able to get a higher version of generator to power our industrial iron as well. Fashion was the last thing I think I ever thought I would do. But I was in school when I started university, 200 level, and we had a very long strike, like about 4 months. And I was at home doing nothing, and I just decided to go somewhere to learn fashion. And the first day I started, it was just like love at first sight for me. Like I just fell in love with it from that day, and that's how I started. In the last few years, I've been able to impact my community by the number of staffs I've been able to employ. Like so far so good. On and off, we've had like 6, 7 workers, and I've been able to train offline, online, about 10 to 20 persons, of course at a discounted rate. We've also been able to reach out during the time of COVID. We created nose masks from cotton fabric, and we gave it out like to people on the streets. One of the strategies I employ in staying afloat in the fashion world is by being creative and innovative. Fashion is art, and you can literally get your inspiration from basically anything. In the next 5 years, I see Naomi Haute Couture as a global brand where we have like a properly structured business. It's not just in Abuja, but in other states in Nigeria, and if possible, outside the country. I would like to say thank you to Access Bank for their support to core members and young entrepreneurs. And it's so glad to know that, like, since I left camp, it's still ongoing, even up till now. I'm aware that people still receive this grant. To core members and young entrepreneurs, I would advise you to be focused, have a plan. Like I said before, I already had a space before I got to camp, and then I got a grant from Access Bank. Thank you, Access Bank. God bless you. Keep up the good work.
Access, more than banking.